Hey, welcome back to World Entertainment, and Jurassic World Rebirth is almost here, but something interesting is starting to happen with these predictions when it comes to the box office, because they are now kind of trying to say they're predicting that Jurassic World Rebirth is going to be a massive box office bomb. Yep, and they're going off its opening weekend numbers. So we're going to have a look at this article that talks about this, because quite frankly, this is the movie we're all pointing at going, this thing's going to win the summer. This thing's going to be another $1 billion movie, and it's probably going to embarrass the likes of Superman and Fantastic Four. But these predictions are trying to tell us otherwise. But at the same time, they do hint in here that, look, this is just for the opening weekend. And we've seen this happen before where the movies end up massive. But let's have a look at this article to see what exactly is going on and what the numbers they're saying are. So, the upcoming Jurassic World Rebirth movie starring Scarlett Johansson could potentially be a big box office bomb, as the first estimates are in for the opening weekend, and they're the lowest of the franchise, which includes the first Jurassic Park movie. The estimates right now for Jurassic World Rebirth are that it will open to around $115 to $135 million. The kicker, that's for the 5-day opening weekend, as the flick drops for the 4th of July holiday weekend. They don't know what deadline is smoking, but they compare Jurassic World Rebirth's 5-day opening to Jurassic World Dominion's 3-day opening of over $45 million. So they also compare it to 2001's Jurassic Park 3, said to bring in $85 million for its 5-day, which would be over $154 million in today's dollars, so after inflation. If Jurassic World Rebirth's 5-day is $115 to $135 million, what is its 3-day? That means it will come under $100 million, the first of the Jurassic World movies to do so. The first Jurassic Park back in '93 opened to $47 million, which is over $104 million in today's dollars. Lost World Jurassic Park, released in '97, brought in over $72 million, or over $160 million for its 3 days, in today's dollars that is, and over $90 million or $180 million in its 5-day Memorial Weekend, in today's dollars. Again, 2001's Jurassic Park 3 is said to have brought in around 85 or 154 million in today's dollars, which led to the franchise going on hiatus for 15 years. Jurassic World opened to over 208 million in 3 days, which in today's dollars is over 283 million. Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom opened to 148 million for over 3 days, which today is 189. And again, Jurassic World Dominion opened at $45 million. The lowest estimate of Jurassic World Rebirth could be based on pre-sale ticket info, as a quick check of the local theaters basically show no tickets sold. That seems to be a trend as of late, that moviegoers really aren't buying early tickets. The same thing happened with Minecraft. Nobody bought early tickets, but the movie exploded thanks to that vile marketing campaign. Fans seem to be waiting for critics' reviews and word-of-mouth reviews from the hardcore fans and even YouTubers and their favourite websites. The same applies for James Gunn's Superman, which opens a week later, though Gunn's Amazon screenings seem to be selling pretty well. However, Friday and Saturday theaters are empty. It's also the same for Marvel's Fantastic Four, which opens July 25th and barely has sold tickets for its opening Friday and Saturday as well. So you're seeing here that they're talking about these numbers being based off the pre-sale tickets. So this isn't the case of it's opening weekend and people just showing up to the theaters and buying their tickets then and there and going in to watch it. They're basing the number of what the pre-sale tickets are. And if you're looking at the majority of these new movies that are coming out with these pre-sale tickets, yeah, they're not selling at all. Because people just don't do it anymore. There's no need to anymore. You know, it used to be the thing, oh, I need to be the first to see this thing, you know. Opening day, the first screening, I need to be there. That's not happening anymore. People are like, I'll get around to it when I get around to it. This thing probably might open lower than expected on its opening weekend. The 3-day. The next 2 days that you want to add in, that's where it might actually grow a bit. That's where it could get that bump. But after that, I think this thing is just going to explode. I don't know why these movies keep managing to do it, but I think this thing will explode. And it will hit over $1 billion. I think it might just scrape past the $1 billion, but I still think it's going to end up being $1 billion. Because you can see even there when they're talking about between Jurassic World, Fallen Kingdom, and Dominion, where the numbers were going down. Like Jurassic World, 208 million. The next one, 148, and then the next one, 145. So you saw the decline in the box office, and that's the opening weekend. But then that translated over to its overall box office. So the first one had like $1.6 billion. The next one had like 1.2, and the other one had just over $1 billion. And I think Rebirth will be the same. I think it will just get over the line for the $1 billion. But these whole pre-sale ticket numbers, yeah, they're really nothing to go on, because if we're going on that, then you're simply saying, well, Fantastic Four is definitely going to be a disaster, as is Superman. But overall, the interest does seem to be there for these movies. Like, again, the trailer for this has never been ratioed, nor has Superman's, nor has Fantastic Four's. So what are you trying to say? You're trying to say, oh, these trailers are getting very positively reacted to, but just nobody's interested in seeing the movies? Makes no real sense. What we will know is what the numbers will be when the movie actually opens in a few weeks' time. Because, again, these movies, somehow, some way, even when people are like, yay, that was fun, but please stop making them, they still go and see them, and somehow these things still manage to make $1 billion. And then, of course, the thing that will ramp up the numbers for this, not box office wise, but overall for the studio, will be merchandise. Because, my God, is there going to be some amount of merchandise for this movie. So we'll have to wait and actually see what happens. Those low numbers, yeah, it might open low, but I think it's just going to have legs, and it's going to, pardon the pun, roar to success. So with that, I shall leave it there for this one. Like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Cheers, and I shall catch you in the next one.